And ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 of NOCAP and BONKZ. Let's take a look at what the teams have brought. For the side of NOCAP, we've got Des Moines, Brisbane, Vermont, and Stalingrad. Or in St. Vincent. For the side of BONKZ, we've got Harugumo, Gross, Gearing, Shima, Brisbane, Des Moines, Moskva, Montana, and Kremlin. Let's see how they're going to put these teams out. So as we watch in here, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're seeing a fairly even split from both sides. Yeah, fairly even split from both sides. We'll see how they go. So 5 going for the side of BONKZ to A, BONKZ to A, 3 going to C. Looks about the same split. Now, Harugumo versus Gearing in the mid is interesting. Gearing wins that over Harugumo, in my opinion. Not because the Gearing has better DPM, but Des Moines there won. Smoke, twerps everything. So, Gearing smoking up. They're going to try to... it's an interesting smoke line there. It's a very forward smoke line compared to where you would normally think. Because you're going to stick the Gearing here usually, or the Des Moines here. So, interesting to put the Gearing there. Now, Admiral Tester moving up. There's the radar that will find Giulio Guapo with the Moskva from Chuk. And Giulio Guapo absolutely getting shredded right now. He's got to be very careful there. Harugumo of Battleship Nagato is doing well. Getting him down about 6K. But still early on. Nobody really in a decisive position yet. 3.5 minutes in. 40,000 extra health for the side of BONKZ is something important to keep track of. Waka Flocka down 14k. He's taking a chunk there. As is Mowgli. BONKZ getting some really good damage in there. BONKZ getting some really good damage in there early on. I'm sitting here quietly, chat. I mean, there's not really a ton going on right now. There's not really a lot going on right now. I mean, you see the Gearing is smoked up. Fratstar for Life turning out right now. Gearing trying to take B again. Giulio Guapo getting a lot of challenge onto him. Every time he tries to take that cap. Harugamo takes a bit of a chunk there from Waka Flocka, but Julio Guapo really close to going out. He does have the DCP left. He gets to the edge, but he's still spotted. He gets out of one radar, but now he's in a second, and he's got to be very careful. He's currently dark for just a split second. Will it be long enough for him to get out, or are they going to spot him right here? He has used the DCP, so a fire is absolutely brutal. Shots in, not hitting yet. He's down to 3,000. Looks like he's going to get away with his life. But wait, shots are still flying down on him. Will they hit? Fire ends him. He's trying so hard not to get set on fire. He's, oh, down to 600. They don't quite get him. First cap does go to the side of BONKZ. But Julio Guapo has no chance to go back into B. He's been reduced to spotting and twerp dropping at 600 health. He tries anything, he just dies. He just dies if he tries. Now as we look over here onto A, Brisbane down to 26,000. He does have heals left. He'll pop one, but Lothair's been spotted. And BONKZ playing very cautious. The only thing they've had trouble with is the fact that Optical is about to go out, ladies and gentlemen. The Brisbane dodges the Torps. Optical spotted and radar, and here comes the kills from Internet Tough Guy. Optical X trying to stay alive. He's got 10 seconds till he's off radar. 300 health, though, and this looks like this is going to be first blood. There's the first blood. NOCAP does get the C cap. They take it, and they get first blood. And so, overstays his welcome there, and loses it. Gearing. Gotta be very careful here. Uh-oh, Gearing. Oh, you just got the line, Fubar. Fubar breathes a sigh of relief, says, I am so thankful. That I didn't take a torp there. And now points lead up over 100 for the side of NOCAP. The danger for NOCAP, though, is their health is 60,000 low. Their gearing is almost dead, but he's not. But you're getting your other ships gradually whittled down right now. And BONKZ seems very, very content to just chill. NOCAP Fubar spotted, backs out. Todd Howard's forced back now, ladies and gentlemen. And Des Moines of Waka Flocka is taking some damage again. 160 points now, and 8.5 minutes gone by. You have to think NOCAP with the kill, even though they're hurting on health, is happy with the game state right now. Looks like BONKZ is waiting, but let's see, what are they waiting for? Looks like the Gearing is smoking the Brisbane forward a bit. Grozavoy and Gearing see each other briefly. Mosk are going to take some damage right here. We'll watch these shells and see what he goes down to. Chukwamu. Takes a little bit of a chunk. But then you've got this problem. The Moskva is getting flanked by a Brisbane and a Gearing. And so then Moskva's got to make a choice, and real quick. Otherwise, he's going to take some shots up his rear end, and he's going to be hurting soon. So as you look over here again, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, if you wonder at what point BONKZ finally makes a play. Torp's coming in here. Torp's coming in here. He takes the torp. Lothair gets Grozavoy with the Torp, and now BONKZ is down 2 ships, and that health lead is down to just 24,000. That's a huge... It's a huge one. I cannot state how much of a huge one that is. Big damage onto the gearing of Fubar. Fubar's in a problem spot. He's trying to move. He's dead, ladies and gentlemen. He takes the Brisbane Torp, and Fratstar fires back. BONKZ gets a kill on the board. They're still down 200 plus points, though. And the Moskva of Chuk, as he's backing up, is about to go down as he has the shots in on the broadside coming from a Des Moines. He's at 8,700 in healing. These shots come in. They get him, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a 3-to-1 ship kill ratio for the side of NOCAP. Julio Guapo, they know he was over there, but the shots are just not hitting. And BONKZ in a world of hurt. And now Merca, back there in the Montana, in a problem spot. And so BONKZ is going to take A, but they're still down 2 ships. And they're now down 18,000 health as their Montana starts to get farmed. I do like the proactive play we're starting to see over here. Harugumo moving over and Des Moines coming over. Looks like they're going to challenge and try to deal with this push. Keep an eye on this Des Moines radar. Gearing's going to spot him in a second, but he does have the radar. Des Moines spotted. Is he going to pop the radar? Shots in. Does take a Citadel from the enemy Des Moines. It's the Hydro. And so they get the Des Moines over there to the island. Looks like they're trying to set up to protect their caps and play for the win on that. They use the smoke, and there's the radar. And ladies and gentlemen, now comes the focus on that gearing. Shots in on the gearing. Gearing down to 17k. He's going to have to wiggle. He's trying to wiggle. Takes some more damage. Looks like he's just going to go straight forward. Does take another shot. And the Brisbane actually might take these torps as well. Brisbane liable to take a torp right here. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's got the turn. And this has been the problem for BONKZ. They've got ships low. They haven't finished them. The gearing still sitting there being able to torp. Other gearing, 5k, not finished. They haven't been able to finish the ships that they need to. And now as you look into the center, Admiral Tester does not have the health to fight Mowgli 3. So, I mean, you've got the points slowly ticking up in the advantage there, but you need to make plays and you need kills, and those sort of shots in on a Des Moines in smoke will not help. Des Moines down to 11,000. He's got 3 heals left, but he doesn't have one for a bit. Looks like he's pushing forward, but you gotta watch, like, there's so much there. NOCAP is just playing slowly but surely, and it feels like they're tightening the noose just a little bit every second. And look at this gearing once again. Gearing down here. Look at this damage he just puts on the Montana that the Montana can't do anything about, and the gearing that should have died is not dead. Oh, and here's the push. Kermit Seppuku going forward. They're looking. They get the Des Moines of Admiral Tester from NOCAP does. BONKZ pushing forward now. They're looking and trying to get it. Harugumo trying to get the shots over onto the Des Moines, but he just can't. And this has got a NOCAP victory just looking more and more probable every second. Oh, big hit. Watch out, watch out. Long range shots from the Montana. Long-range shots from the Montana are in. They're not going to hit and kill. But the Kremlin does get some good damage there. Problem is now the Kremlin is busy getting chunked. Once again, they get a big hit. They just don't.
Our time runs short. Only 5 minutes remain.
And the shot's in, but they just haven't. And Waka Flocka does go down there. The Kremlin finally gets him. That buys a bit of time, but Kermit dead here to Torps. And so you trade all of a Kremlin to get the kill. On the Des Moines. And now you still have no way in to see. Yes, it's only an 8-second difference on win, but you need kills. This Montana just continuing to get chunked down by that gearing. Gearing of Obi-Wan Kenobi down to 8,630. And NOCAP primed to finish this game off. They get the gearing, ladies and gentlemen. That makes it just a minute 24, and they're about to kill the Harugumo. They kill the Harugumo, and that will secure it. It just felt like NOCAP was just slowly tightening the noose this entire game. And they close it out, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. NOCAP will go up 1-0 in this game.
But defeated.